One more week. What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 2K23 MyGM mode. Raw is restrictions, still in that number one position. Can I coast on my reputation the rest of this final week? We shall see. But we do have one important thing to finally use on this show on a fine Monday. My injury rehab for Miss Maurice. Yes, indeedly doodly, but also the physio, maybe. I think more importantly, we have a final WrestleMania card to begin booking. We have two matches that are confirmed. We have Ridge Holland versus Ilya, and we have the Queen, Charlotte Flair, and Rhea Bloody Ripley. Now, you're going to say, well, should you book Maurice and Indy? No, they just had a feud. I should book multiple triple threats, hoping the title goes to either Rhea or Charlotte, and therefore that is our main women's feud. And hey, I know, Maurice is 100 on her pop. We'll put her somewhere, but in the meanwhile, we have other things we don't have an option for right now. Like, say, Santos needs a new giant. And I have some ideas on what our budget is and who we can hire, but also, we need new challengers for our just winningest tag team of all time here on the show, Seth and Razor, and I might have the most unlikely team in history in mind to challenge them. But also, who challenges our new champion, Jinder? It's gonna be The Rock, cause The Rock. So, that being said, Triple H does want a Falls Count Anywhere match on the show today, and that's a lot of stamina, but I feel like both Jinder and The Rock have stamina to spare to do that. And so, what if we were to say, hey man, also, what's the cost on that match? What's the cost on a FCA matchup? 10,000, okay. But extreme stamina is a problem, but if we have stamina on Jinder is 75, and stamina on The Rock is 74, if they lose 20 stamina, they're still doing pretty good. If they're down to 50, they're still doing pretty good. So yes, kicking off with that world title in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup with The Rock and the modern day Maharaja. Let's right now say, hey man, the Fleet Center, I might change that later. So let's do Fleet Center, let's do that one there, let's do that one there, and get my optional bonuses for those outside of that deal there. But I have not booked my promos yet. Also, importantly, on promos, we have our heel turn for Ridge Holland. So hey, doing that old Big Show back in... Oh, wait, he's already heel. Hold on, I already turned him heel. I totally forgot I already turned him heel. So I don't need to do a role change on this show, which means we open the show with Ridge, well, he's 36. He's 36 and Ilya's 52. Maybe we'll have a call out instead. Maybe we'll have Ilya calling out Ridge because save that stamina. We gonna need it. Which means it's hiring time. And I do believe in the free agents we have Mr. Braun Strowman, who is a face, who is a giant, to fight my cruiserweight in Santos Escobar. So come on down, the monster among men. The Meat Castle, Braun Strowman. Can Santos vanquish this giant after he vanquished at 36? Perhaps we'll see. Perhaps he'll get hurt. We don't know. But yes, giant, cruiser, face, heel, standard matchup. Now, I know you're wondering, what's the tag team going to be? Who in the blue hell could you possibly book in a tag team match? And so, over in the Legends, we have not only Bret the Hitman Hart, who's a face and a specialist, and we know that our other team is a specialist and a fighter, but Bret teaming with Goldberg. Look, I'll spend the 100K. That's just funny. So, look, man, I am going balls out last week here in this GM mode, so Bret, come on down, and Goldberg, come on down. Now, does this mean that somebody in this match is going to get hurt? Probably, but, you know, come on. So, tag team match, playa, holla, holla, And it is indeed Bruiser and Specialist. So non-title to start with. Now, we did promise the glorious Robert Roode a solo match this week to prove a point to his... Oh, also the Queen. Also the Queen. If it's a call-out, does that count as cutting a promo for the GM here? Does that count? Yes. Goal is met. Feud gets higher. All things are wonderbar. But who would the glorious Robert Roode as a face be fighting that makes any sense? Nobody. Like, none of this makes sense. So, do I keep my promise or not? It's a very good question. Also, I promised Randy Orton a tag match with Ilya. And, bro, I'm out here breaking promises over and over again. I don't know why. I need Ridge to rest. I don't have the cash to buy anybody else. And, look, let's just do Ridge and Roman. Actually, no, let's not, because Roman's a 29 stamina. That's a problem. Let's do Roode and Ivar. That's going to be terrible. They're both faces, but hey, man, they'll manage to make it work somehow, and I'll get that, at least that morale for Roode will be okay. Both Charlotte and Roode get their promises kept, and Randy, we'll see, Viper. We'll see. But that means we have our charity promo, and who needs to cut it? It's going to be, I think, Randy here to keep Rhea's stamina up. Randy has plenty of stamina, so he can do that and only get back 6, not 12. It's fine. And so we pump up this feud, and hopefully we start 1, 2, 3. It'll be 5 feuds for pay-per-view. 5 time, shucky ducky, quack, quack. That's the hope. That's the goal. That's the plan. Is it going to happen? Maybe not, maybe. And you know what? Let's spend the extra $15K here and keep our budget and show costs very close, but we need to sell those tickets. Only one gimmick, which gets us our Physio Power Card. We need that Physio Power Card. And confirming the booking for today, things could go catastrophically wrong, but we're going to find out right here on the show. Escobar and Strowman's. I know some folks would like to see, given the winning streak, Santos in that main event spot. The problem is our champion is not a giant, nor is he a specialist. And you don't want a mismatch class matchup that just makes for bad matches. And we need good matches. So we need those star ratings to maintain our spot here at number 1, even given all of our restrictions here on Monday Night Raw. So, Meat Castle in the building, making his debut here on this show, and ready to switch this little bug called Santos Escobar. Santos can indeed get these hands. Can he survive the monster? He thoroughly trounced Ivar in almost every single encounter, but Braun Strowman, a whole different beast. A whole different mountain to climb, pun intended. Good lord, because Braun gonna run through ya, Santos. Oh, the German! Impressive. Very impressive. But also, we're short on time on a Monday here, so with our thumbnail acquired of one Braun Strowman, it's gonna be simulate. And the answer is yes, Santos can beat Braun. 3.5 stars, new rivalry, no injury. Love it. That one, level 1, level 2. Phenomenal. Roode and Ivar, I want to say 1 star, if not less. But Triple H, but Roode, but Ivar gets the win. 2 stars. I don't think I'll pursue that particular rivalry charity. From Randy, excellent. 4K out of nowhere now. Ramon and Rollins, your stamina is low, your pop is high, you're fighting Goldberg and Bret Hart. So just don't get hurt, bro. And Goldberg and Bret Hart get the win. It was great, 3.5, but no rivalry. That's all I wanted from that was a rivalry. But, you know, it is what it is. Level 2, level 3, excelente, and your balls count anywhere. We see a new champion. Will Jinder be a one-hit wonder here? No, Jinder defends against The Rock, 4.5 star classic, and no injury. Good show, good show. SmackDown. Tables match, Zayn and Olaf. for honor, for reasons. Olaf with the win. 3 stars, that was good. Zeus cutting that deal. 0 for Zeus. Mid-card, Higglesby and Balor. And it's going to be Finn Balor for everyone. Mediocre, 2 stars. 2 on Pop. Mid-card, Women's Tag Team Titles. Which there apparently is not a current champion, so who is the new Women's Tag Team Champion? Asuka and Zoe Stark. 3.5. It was great. New rivalry. The call out from Marseille to Ricochet was weak, but it got us there one more level. And the main event is Extreme Rules McIntyre and Trick Williams. It's going to be Drew Bloody McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath. 3.5 stars. The hater of the year. Meanwhile, Quimby defending the NXT Women's Championship against Doudrop with a Becky Lynch run-in. It will be and new. And Quimby hurt 4 weeks. Hey, at least she dropped the belt before having to get hurt for 4 weeks. So, thanks, Becky? I don't know. Anyhow, Sally gets +4. Wow, that's pretty good. And John Cena. I could see him again on NXT. Your champion, teaming with Shanky versus Grimes and MVP. 1, 2, 3. And they lose. New rivalry, 2.5 stars. The call out, Blair calls out Becky. It was okay. Tables match, Jack and Umaga would be a banger. And it is Cactus Jack, bang bang. 3.5 stars. Beth Spartan gets good. Main event, tables match for the tag team titles. Cross and Angel challenge Truth and Chase. Will we see new champions? Yes, we will. So Cross and Angel Garza, new champions. 4.5 from level 0 to level 2. Classic. Good for them. And WCW opens with a tag team contest, non-title. So Ivy and Nikita. And they lose to Tiffany and Rhonda. 3 stars. The call out from Sweet Sassy Molassie was weak. Mid-card. World title on the line. Damian Priest defends against Marquis. So, sure. And yes, he should win versus a jobber. 3 stars. The charity from Ludwig was good. The mid-card tag team Sheamus, Ali, Manhattan get the win. Good for them. 3 stars. It was good. Uncle Howdy says howdy. Got +2. And your main event, Logan Paul, Bray Wyatt. Follow the Logan, apparently. It was good. 3 stars. Raw gets good booking. We lost the first one, lost the second one, tied the third one, and tied the fourth one. So, hey, keeping an even keel here, but they got amazing, and they got good. So, good for them. Now then, in fans, we got 50K there, so good for them. And we made 92. So banking on that arena paid off. SmackDown did 41. Man, they are just dying over there. And they made 87. NXT did 56. They're catching up a little bit. And they made 100 grand. And WCW did 42. And they made 104. So now I started with the best budget. Now I'm ending with the worst budget. But hey, I'm in the top spot in the ratings. Got my health spa number 3, which someone gonna need like post haste. So, in the ratings, at least NXT has a women's champion again on the board here. A 68K lead over SmackDown and Adam Pearce. And boy, oh boy, is Sonya within a stone's throw of being in second place. And poor Sting is just Sting. Denver, Colorado. Alright, Roman Reigns would not shut up about my problems. But after losing, he ain't said nothing. Pure silence. Thank you. So Rude, I gave him what he wanted, and made his partner, who he complained about, happy. That's hilarious. Details. And Rude wants a win in his next match. I mean, I can't guarantee that, Rude, but hey. And so here's the budget from week 1. And we were, alright, maintaining a budget. You know, spent some there, but still maintaining a budget over the competition. And then, oh, now we're spending. And that now we're kind of in, you know, last place here. Look at that. Down. Those last couple weeks there, but still, we were on the #1 rank here in terms of fans, so that's kind of all I care about. So, back to the start, yep, back down. I was losing until what week? Looks like week 16 was where I ended up in first place. And maintained that ever since, and that's the plan here for the show. Unfortunately, we didn't get Cody, but hey. In any event, Raw rolls on tomorrow. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you then, and I'm out.